Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Stephanie Engelson, and we begin tonight with updates on what is now the second longest federal government shutdown in history. On day 22 of the shutdown, Senate Democrats voted to block a Republican stopgap funding bill for the 12th time. As the shutdown continues, it continues to affect Americans at a widespread level. This includes the Food Assistance Program, SNAP. On Friday, Iowa Health and Human Services says the state was alerted by the Food and Nutrition Service not to issue November benefits onto SNAP cards. Local 5's Emma Stroner joins us now with the growing concern some Iowans have amid this announcement.
Well, Stephanie, the Iowa Hunger Coalition says SNAP assisted over 271,000 Iowans last month, and just under 7.5% of Iowans are enrolled in SNAP benefits. One Iowa man says this change could hurt his family. Today, I sat down with Matt Chapman, a man who lives in Waukee.
I feel no shame in being, in the poverty percentile.
And is no stranger to the food insecurity 1 in 8 Iowans face each day.
We go to the food pantry, or I go 4 times a week.
The government shutdown has posed a tough situation for SNAP recipients. Their November benefits will be delayed if the government doesn't open back up and USDA doesn't use their contingency funds to support users in the meantime. Here in Iowa, that's about 131 households bracing for less food. This includes Chapman's 65-year-old sister, a 2-time cancer survivor who depends on this funding to get by.
They cut hers down to $90 a month. She's living off a pension, a widow's pension that's about $900 a month.
Chapman says if Iowans go hungry, they might get into trouble, the same trouble he found himself in at 18 years old.
I walked up Ground Hill and thought I would just bust into go into a school cafeteria and get something to eat, and got caught and wound up getting a felony for it. And that's followed me around my whole life. So people do not make good decisions when they do not have food.
He recalls living off of donuts because that's what $1 could get him. After hearing about the shutdown's potential impact on SNAP, Chapman believes there's more to come.
I just think this is only the beginning.
A belief held by the Food Bank of Iowa as well, who says this gap in funding can't be alleviated by other food assistance programs alone.
What we're seeing is just a foreshadowing of what's ahead with more and more cuts to SNAP in the next couple of years. The charitable food system cannot fill this gap, no matter how hard we try.
Now, Iowa is home to several food pantries and organizations who plan to step up if needed. And like we mentioned earlier, USDA contingency funds may be an option. We'll break all of this down for you on Local 5 News on Thursday.